Hello, my dear students. Welcome to my class. I, Dr. Swati Pandya, welcomes you. कैसे हैं आप लोग? आई होप आप सभी रेगुलरली सेशंस देखते होंगे, सब कुछ रिवाइज करते होंगे, क्लास वर्क में भी लिखते होंगे। इस सेशन के शुरुआत में आज मैं आपसे एक क्वेश्चन पूछने की इच्छा रखती हूँ। आपसे मैं ये पूछना चाहती हूँ कि कभी कभी आप लोगों को ऐसा फील हुआ होगा कि अचानक से आप छींक खाने लगते हैं, अचानक से आपकी आंखों में पानी आने लगता है, अचानक से आपको थोड़ा अनईजी फील होने लगता है। सो एक्चुअली ऑल दीज आर सर्टन सिम्टम्स। और मैं ऐसा क्वेश्चन आपसे इसलिए पूछ रही हूँ कि क्योंकि मैं आज आपको एक ऐसा टॉपिक पढ़ाने वाली हूँ जो इन सारे सिम्टम्स से रिलेटेड है। यस, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट एलर्जीज। एक्चुअली इसको एलर्जी बोलते हैं। मैनी पीपल्स दे हैव डिफरेंट डिफरेंट एलर्जी। सबको अलग अलग रिस्पॉन्सेज देने बॉडी देना चाहता है। अलग अलग चीज़ों से एलर्जी होती है। किसी को सनलाइट से भी होती है मैनी टाइम्स, किसी व्यक्ति को पोलन ग्रेन से भी होती है, स्मेल से भी होती है। सो देर आर सो मैनी थिंग्स। सो जिससे एलर्जी होती है उसको हम बोलते हैं एलर्जेंस। एंड वॉट इज एलर्जी? We can define allergy as actually it is a very extra response जिसको हम बोलेंगे exaggerated response of immune system to certain antigens. Antigens are definitely foreign particles which are entering the body. So it is a exaggerated response of immune system to certain antigens which are present in the environment. So what are allergens? Let's talk about it. So all these substances actually which activate this immune response to produce such type of exaggerated response, and those are known as allergens. For example, mites in dust, then even pollen grains, sometime animal danders are there. Then, as I've said to you, sometimes due to sunlight, certain edible things also, they can create certain allergies. So antibodies which are produced to these allergens are of IgE type. Yesterday we have learned, or in previous session we have learned the types of antibodies. So one of the type is IgE, which gives responses for allergens. So symptoms मैंने आपको बता ही दिए. Sneezing, watery eyes, running nose, and even difficulty in breathing, sometimes uneasiness, or sometimes just vomiting like feeling like this. So allergy is actually due to release of chemicals like histamine and serotonin. And definitely these terms, they are important to learn, so I've underlined it here. So histamines and serotonin, they are the chemicals which are released due to allergy, and they are released from mast cells. मास्ट सेल्स, ये भी हम रेफरेंस पढ़ चुके हैं एनिमल टिश्यूज़ में, पर्टिकुलरली कनेक्टिव टिश्यू का ये पार्ट है, उसके अंदर भी होते हैं. द यूज ऑफ ड्रग्स लाइक एंटीहिस्टामिन, एड्रेनालिन एंड स्टेरॉइड्स, दे क्विकली रिड्यूस द सिम्टम्स ऑफ एलर्जी. तो जब भी किसी को एलर्जी होती है तो इस तरह की मेडिसिन या ड्रग्स हेल्प करती हैं एलर्जिक रिएक्शंस को कम करने में, राइट? Now let's talk about a small topic, autoimmunity. So it is not a automatic immune system, इस तरह से आप कंफ्यूज मत होना. बट एक्चुअली ये हम बोल सकते हैं कि बॉडी का एक अलग तरह का रिस्पॉन्स है ड्यू टू आइदर जेनेटिक फैक्टर्स और एनी अदर अननोन रीजन. इट इज नॉट फिक्स्ड that why it occurs. What happens actually, the body attack their own cells. So self cells are killed actually due to the antibodies which are present for immunity. So this result in the damage of the body itself, and that's why it is known as autoimmune disease. One of the disease which is explained in our book is rheumatoid arthritis, which affect many peoples in our society, and it is one of the autoimmune disease. So self attacking system is developed actually. जनरली ऐसा होना चाहिए कि कोई भी पैथोजन के अगेंस्ट में इम्यूनिटी डेवलप होती है, and antibodies activate होते हैं. But here what is happening? The body is activated against their own cells. So actually they are killing their own cells. तो उसकी वजह से ये disease develop होती है. Now important topic is about lymphoid organs. Lymph, it is familiar term, and lymph is related to lymphatic system. We have learned lymphatic system just related to blood circulatory system. So it is also a fluid. Lymph is a fluid which flows just like blood. And lymphatic vessels are present, lymphatic nodes are present, lymphatic glands are present. So they all form lymphatic system. इसका इसीलिए मैंने आपको रेफरेंस दिया है कि आपको थोड़ा याद आए. So lymphoid organs, they play very important role here regarding this topic, immunity. So these are the organs where origin as well as the maturation and proliferation of lymphocytes it occurs. और many times आपने ये ऑब्जर्व किया होगा कि जब भी सीजनल चेंज होता है मोस्टली हमको गले में इफेक्ट होती है. So why it happens? Because the lymphoid organs which are found in the throat region, they become activated just to fight against the pathogens. So these are the organs where it proliferate. The primary lymphoid organs, actually we are making two categories: primary lymphoid organs and secondary lymphoid organs. And before that, the primary lymphoid organs, they are bone marrow and thymus. So these two names you have to remember, bone marrow as well as thymus. They are primary lymphoid organs where the immature lymphocytes, they differentiate into antigen sensitive lymphocytes. ये वैसी बात है कि एक चाइल्डहुड है और उसके बाद एडल्टहुड आता है. सो देयर इज लॉट ऑफ चेंज. सो चाइल्डहुड वी कैन कॉल इट द इमेच्योर lymphocytes, and adulthood can be described as antigen sensitive lymphocytes. So they recall what function they have to do. They actually they become active against the pathogen. So that is known as antigen sensitive lymphocytes. Then after maturation, the lymphocytes, they migrate to secondary lymphoid organs. Actually, this is the work area where they are switching over, like spleen, lymph nodes, tonsils, Peyer's patches of small intestine, and appendix. Peyer's patches, actually it is present in the ileum region of small intestine. So it is also very sensitive towards the pathogen. So all these secondary lymphoid organs, they play important role in fighting against the pathogens. Then we talk about secondary lymphoid organs in more detail. They provide the site for interaction of lymphocytes with the antigens, which then proliferate to become effector cell. Actually, मैं अगर आपको सीधी लैंग्वेज में समझाऊं तो दे आर द चेक पॉइंट्स, जिनको हम बोलेंगे चेक पॉइंट्स, जहाँ पे चेकिंग होती है कि कहाँ कहाँ से पैथोजेंस बॉडी में एंटर कर रहे हैं और किस तरह से उनको ख़त्म करना है. So actually these lymphoid organs, they detect the pathogens and then they are killed there. So they are actually checkpoints. The bone marrow is the main lymphoid organ where all the blood cells, including lymphocytes, they are produced. So this is the importance of bone marrow. Another term is thymus. Thymus is actually the gland, but it is not very common. जनरली हमने बहुत कम सुना होता है थाइमस ग्लैंड के बारे में, बिकॉज ऑफ द रीजन दैट इट इज एक्टिवेटेड ड्यूरिंग द बर्थ, but generally it reduces in size and many times it becomes a fatty body afterwards. After its work is completed, it is changed to the fatty body, and it can be described as it is a lobed organ which is located near the heart and beneath the breastbone. So this is the exact location of thymus gland. And as I've said to you, this thymus is quite large at the time of birth, but keeps reducing in size with the age, and by the time of puberty, it is attained to reduce a very small size. So it becomes fatty like structure, fatty body. नेक्स्ट इंपॉर्टेंट ऑर्गन, लिम्फॉइड ऑर्गन इज स्प्लीन. स्प्लीन के बारे में आपने शायद सुना होगा. इट इज अ लार्ज रेजर्वॉयर ऑफ इरिथ्रोसाइट्स. इरिथ्रोसाइट्स आर नथिंग बट इट इज अनदर नेम फॉर आरबीसीज, रेड ब्लड सेल्स. जनरली हम आरबीसीज वर्ड यूज करते हैं, बट इसका बायोलॉजिकल नेम, करेक्ट नेम इज एरिथ्रोसाइट्स. So these lymph nodes, they serve to trap the microorganism or other antigens which happen to get into the lymph and tissue fluid. So antigens are trapped here, and the activation of lymphocytes which are present there and cause the immune response. So that this is the actually both are giving the responses. The secondary lymphoid organs, they are giving the response against the pathogens here. Even the lymph nodes are very small structure which are located at different points along the lymphatic system. So these lymph nodes, they can be considered as checkpoints, as I have said to you. Now there is a picture which is showing the exact location of lymphoid organs. We were talking about bone marrow. So आप देख सकते हो bone marrow, thigh bone में हम bone marrow को consider करते हैं. Thigh bone, the name is femur. So this is thigh bone. So bone marrow is the centralmost cavity, which is known as bone marrow. Then this is the spleen. So spleen is the bean-shaped structure which is found here. Then at different places, here also in green colored structures, the lymph nodes, they are shown just near the urinogenital system. Then even at the armpits, just near the armpits, the lymph nodes are present. And I have said to you, as I have said to you, in the throat region. इसीलिए बार बार जहाँ पे जब भी अलग अलग रीजन्स से पैथोजेंस एंटर होते हैं, तो यहीं पे लिम्फ नोड्स पे ही उनको खत्म करने की ट्राई होती है. सो दिस इज अ चेक पॉइंट ऑफ द एंट्री ऑफ द पैथोजेंस. So antigens are trapped here in the lymph nodes, and then the lymphocytes, they become activated to just give the immune responses. Let us see the detail. So there is lymphoid tissue which is also located within the lining of major tracts like respiratory tract. अगर हम बात करें तो nose, nasal cavity, and so on up to the alveoli. This is the respiratory path. तो यहाँ पे भी इनकी जो इंटरनल लाइनिंग होती है, प्लस डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम की जो इंटरनल लाइनिंग होती है, विच स्टार्ट्स फ्रॉम माउथ अप टू द एनस, एंड यूरिनोजेनाइटल ट्रैक्ट जो किडनी से रिलेटेड, मींस एक्सक्रीटरी सिस्टम एज वेल एज रिप्रोडक्टिव सिस्टम के जो पार्ट्स हैं, उनकी जो इंटरनल लाइनिंग होती है, that is also giving such type of response. It is also protecting the body, क्योंकि वहाँ से भी pathogens की entry easily हो सकती है. So that is known as MALT, MALT. Its full form is mucosa associated lymphoid tissue. So they also help to just fight against the pathogens, and it constitutes about 50% of lymphoid tissue in human body, because the major part of the body that consists of it covers all these systems: respiratory system, digestive system, then excretory system, as well as reproductive system. So their internal lining, they act as a just lymphoid organ or lymphoid tissue. So today we have discussed these topics, and today we end our session here, and please revise it daily. We will meet with the next topic. So till then, goodbye students.